just trying to call your family members or friends and tell them what's
This is
going
like
on. How are you feeling?
one of
the pretty calm because no gunshots were heard or anything. So
0.1% of the white population speaking for A&T right now.
Apparently, the police looked that they know.
He's not even black.
He might be black over there at A&T now. Everybody
That's not a typical student though.
Yeah.
So a little tense, no doubt about it, but not scary. So that's good because no shots fired, no one seen visibly by law enforcement with a gun. So they are hoping, as we are, that this might
be got that nasty digging in her nose in the background and shit.
News in a minute or so here, but let's just retrack real quick. 9:15, 9:30, report came in via a student to authorities that they saw what they thought was a person with a rifle on campus. 2 or 3 buildings is what I have seen on Facebook and Twitter, is how many buildings this person might have been spotted. They have been described as a 5'11", black male wearing a blue jacket, blue jeans, blue cap, white T-shirt.
Oh, I'm about to take this white tank top off, they trying to play me.
You cannot get onto campus right now. You cannot get off. They have completed a search of every building on campus. Now they're doing a secondary search, potential for the lockdown to end. And that is where we are as we begin WFMY News 2 at Noon.
Greensboro shit at noon.
Good afternoon. We're continuing our live team coverage this morning as the lockdown at North Carolina.
I'm going to let her on Facebook.
It has been an issue of concern since about 9:30 this morning. We want to send it out to Mark Gary. He's on the campus, has been there from the start about what we know so far. Mark, what can you tell us?
Trace, we know that a call came in this morning describing a black male with a rifle here on campus in this general area of the general classroom building. After that call came in, the university sent out an emergency text alert as well as put the campus on lockdown to make sure that everyone was safe and secure inside. Since then, officials here on the campus have been walking through and searching every single building on this campus. They're looking in every single room, in the bathrooms, they're looking in the closets, they're looking in the basements, in the hallways, anywhere where this individual might be. Now, we've seen police acting somewhat frantic at times today, running towards buildings, running away from buildings. We've seen canine dogs as well here helping with this search throughout the day today. A lot of activity here on the campus, and in fact, up until literally about 3 or 4 minutes ago, there were 2 more police cars right out here in front of the general classroom building, and they went speeding away with their sirens on, going the other direction. So we are not sure what that was about in particular, but we'll be getting information as soon as we possibly can. Now, they've been asking students to stay inside their building, inside their classroom, inside their dorm room throughout all of this because they say that is the safest place to be. But about 15 minutes or so ago, we saw something unusual happening right over here in this parking lot. We saw an adult come out and with some students behind him, and he told them to run to their cars. They ran to their cars and they drove off. So we're not sure if that was authorized or not, but we did see that happening right here on the campus.
You know how them niggas is, they get the fuck on. I would have been there. I would have gave a fuck. I would have went ahead and drove out there so they could search my shit so I could go here about my business. I ain't got time for that extra shit. Nobody about to pop up and shoot my black ass.
Somebody be the fucking disabled person.
Training and drills for this very kind of thing to be happening here on their campus. So they had rehearsed for this. They had practiced for this. They had made sure that if something like this were to happen on their campus, they would be ready for it. Now, another thing that we want to point out is that no gunshots were fired today. Someone simply just saw an individual with a gun here on the campus. And because of that, again, there's some wondering if there actually was a gunman here because they haven't found that person. There are some people who also believe that this individual may have already left the campus because they have done such a thorough search here. We've had individuals from all different police agencies here.
Who the fuck bring a gun to campus and then stay there after they do them this scene with their gun? That don't even make sense. I don't even. He don't understand these niggas. These niggas ain't right. They just showing out.
Why would you get a white man to
come here to the campus? Let them kind of handle the situation as closely as they can.
My boy cool as shit, but
joined by Nicole Pride with University of Relations from A&T. We're going to get her to come right over here right now to give us the latest update on the situation. Nicole is coming right over here. Here we go. She's coming right here to us.
something like that.
Okay, Nicole, I know this has been a pretty busy day for you. Kind of tell us what has been happening here. What's the latest information?
I don't have any latest information right now. The University Police are still conducting their campus-wide search.
Old ass, get it.
Provide an update as soon as we have one.
We have seen some students look like they were leaving the campus.
I got a pearl necklace for her ass.
Lockdown, and we're asking all of our students, faculty, staff to exercise good judgment.
What the fuck is this?
Please stay behind closed doors. It's for their safety and
She's a
security.
cougar.
And so we want to ensure their safety and
Cougar alert.
lockdown to ensure that they're safe.
She gets a speaker for you.
You know, you've made it clear to stay in the building, and yet we're starting to see people leave now. I mean, what do you think? Are you concerned for their safety?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And so when we ask that folks and our students and faculty and staff and visitors, please just wait till they receive an official word.
What that wrong with their car?
As soon as we have an update from our University Police Department.
Kind of tell us from your perspective, what is happening on the university at this moment. There's still a search going on.
I gotta be the police.
Anything else you can tell us from the university perspective?
No, that is it.
Look, my boy, look, I got to go. I ain't studying this shit y'all talking about.
Their jobs, and they're doing it thoroughly. So I'm being very patient with them executing their search.
You have trained for things like this in the past. To tell us about that, that might reassure some parents out there watching that you were ready if something like this were to happen.
Yes, we have an emergency management team, and we do exercise drills and run-through drills. I don't know that anyone's ever fully ready for anything, right? But you prepare the best that you can with the resources and stuff that you have before you. And so we have done that, and we did execute this morning based on that standard of exercise that we've had practice.
For parents who are watching this today, or students in their dorm rooms, what would you want them to know?
She got a mean-ass talk game.
I want them to know that their safety is of utmost importance to our institution, and I want them to follow the guidelines.
I'm talking about, she got a mean-ass talk game, too.
There has not been anyone injured. There has not been a shooting on campus. No shots have been fired. No injuries have been reported. And so I just ask them I encourage them, again, to be very patient, exercise good judgment, follow the guidelines, and listen to us, and just wait for an update, official.
And finally, just on a personal level, you live on, work on this campus.
I swear to God, smooth the goddamn baby oil right now.
Kind of thing happening around the country, and it's terrifying when it does. What is it like?
That's a bad black bitch right there. She on her A game, everything.
It is terrifying, and what you do is you remain calm.
She talking off the brain, too.
You pay attention to the facts, and you wait and let things unfold and see how they go, and you manage them effectively.
Check out.
We're trying to be
You made this shit effective.
Again, we have to protect the safety of our faculty, staff, students, and visitors that are here on campus, and so that's of utmost importance to us.
Thank you, Nicole Pride from A&T.
Nicole Pride. She
Certainly a lot
snapped.
of activity here on the campus today. We are watching closely, and as soon as we have more updates...
She just need to go ahead and get my boy Mike right here and seeing little britches on home.
And I know the chief of police at A&T's campus saying if something happens, the first road to be opened will be Sullivan. So if that happens, let us know, because that effectively will mean the lockdown is over. Thank you, Mark. That's a lot of movement. All right, we have Faith Abube, who is on the phone with us. She's been reporting at A&T's campus as well. Faith, what can you tell us?
Hey, Tracy. Actually, this is Morgan.